ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa is in Soshanguve tonight, where he's expected to bestow the movement's highest honor, that's Isithwalandwe or Seaparankoe, an award on centenarian struggle veteran Dr Tlou Theophilus Cholo.
Now, this is in recognition of his lifelong service to the liberation of South Africa.
Well, that story, by the way, happening, we're going to show you, I think we've got some pictures actually from there where our reporter Natasha Phiri is currently. Let's bring up those images if we can. There we go, we're waiting. There is the president of the ANC arriving then for what is a momentous occasion, the highest honor bestowed on members of the African National Congress who would have served for many decades in the ANC, particularly the time of the liberation struggle.
And of course, when you think about the liberation struggle, for example, and as the president is going to be doing this today, these are some of the stalwarts, for example, who have their own views of the current ANC, who will then be speaking about some of what is currently taking place within the party that is set to be on a path to renewal, as the president always says. They do only have their own, of course, views of what the ANC is like now. Let's take you live there and see if we can listen in.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam President.
All right, the president there alive in Soshanguve, and this is, of course, to come and bestow the highest honor to, of course, Isithwalandwe, as we have been telling you there. Natasha Phiri is on standby at that particular story. This is in Soshanguve, and of course, the movement there saying to said to give Isithwalandwe, that is the award, Seaparankoe, on centenarian struggle veteran, that is Dr Tlou Theophilus Cholo, and the ANC president there in his capacity, just to note, as the ANC president is there, of course, and we are expecting some kind of an address on Dr Cholo as far as his contribution to the struggle is concerned. Natasha Phiri there also on standby. And I'm not sure if we're able to see if we can get some of the visuals there. And Dr. Tlou, of course, as one of the veterans of the ANC, you can, of course, expect, the president to touch on the role that he would have played. And remember, at some point, he did receive the order of Luthuli, and the president saying at the time that his selfless sacrifice in the struggle against apartheid was quite exceptional, and also saying that this is the movement, of course, so when it comes to trade union movements. And remember, he was born, that is Dr. Cholo, was born in Ramatlala in Polokwane West, and of course he then followed his footsteps of his father, who was an active member of the Industrial Commercial Union and also fighting for justice through some of the unions, and was quite courageous, as described by some of his colleagues there, and also speaking about his leadership qualities, for example, mobilizing the workers, and one of the founding, the founding members of SACTU, in fact, that is the South African Congress of Trade Unions in the early 1950s. So quite a lot to talk about as far as he is concerned. So this is, of course, the events that are currently taking place. They will take you live there as soon as the president addresses.
Amandla. Long live Dr. Cholo, long live.
Long live.
Long live Dr. Cholo, long live.
Long live.
Amandla. Viva ANC, viva.
Viva.
No, let me rise to greet firstly the birthday boy, Dr. Cholo.
Yes.
Very happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy.
Kedumedise, the president of the ANC Veterans League, Dr. Snoukizikala. Kedumedise, Modulas Simuleka, members of the National Executive Committee, Batem Mona. Kedumedise, Leba Etapele, ba region ya rona, modula stulo wa region ya rona ya Motshwane. Ke dumedise le baetapele ba branch ya mona mo re leng teng le di branch tse ding. Ke dumedise le di veteran kaofela. I can see I'm surrounded by veterans. You're not a veteran. Unga smile, you're not yet a veteran. I extend my greetings to all the veterans of the ANC who are here, the veterans of our struggle. Today is like no other day. It's a very special day. Special day on many counts. I will single out maybe 3 counts. The first one is that we are celebrating the birthday of Dr. Cholo, a veteran of the ANC and one of the outstanding leaders and members of the African National Congress, who sacrificed a great deal. In fact, a lot, who was even prepared to sacrifice his own life so that we could all be free. It is not every day that we celebrate 100 years of anyone. As I look around, I can see that all of you want to be 100 one day.
Yes.
But you may not all reach 100 years.
I will.
So this is a very special moment as we celebrate the birthday of Dr. Cholo. It's also a very special day because we were meeting with COSATU at COSATU House when we, together with the leaders of COSATU and the officials of the African National Congress in Johannesburg, when we sang happy birthday for Dr. Cholo. That is why I arrived a bit late here, because we were having that bilateral meeting with COSATU. It was special because 2 components of the alliance sang happy birthday to him. But it is even more special because today we are going to formalize, having done so at our January 8th celebration, to award Dr. Cholo the highest honor that the ANC can confer on any of its members. Permission to go ahead and confer and enrobe Dr. Cholo with the rights and the honors of Seaparankoe Isithwalandwe. And from now on, he will be fully known as Seaparankoe Isithwalandwe. And no one should ever doubt that, challenge that, question that, because he is a true Seaparankoe.
Yes.
It is an honor,
Yes.
even for me, to be able to give a person who has reached 100 years this great honor, who has reached 100 years, still loyal to the ANC, still in love with this organization that he joined many years ago, that he has continued to love, to serve, and to honor. And much as we are going through difficult times, for us as an organization, we really feel encouraged. We feel our spirits lifted when we honor Dr. Cholo, because he's one of those veterans of the ANC who not only sacrificed a lot, but whose life is a clear lesson to all of us, whose contribution to our struggle is a testament to the fact that when you serve the ANC, you are serving the people of our country, which is precisely what he did. And we thank him and we honor him in that regard. So please, let's go ahead. Dr. Cholo.
Ahe mutlamela mutibani. Ahe mushaba pula bokoni. O se tshaba matšatši a bophefo. Dipula tša me di puiteta. Ke motho wa kwa mmakala motopong ya pudi ka tswela motshare kgotšane ka tloa ko file. Ke motho wa kwa matsojane. Re be re fula dithetsa le matšhidi le mabilo. Motho wa mathoma le ripula ja me dipetšana le a di bona dipula di a gakalala di tetse lefase ka moka jone ha ine pula ha ine motlamela Tlou motho wa bopolokwane a bomaraba sekwala motho wa bongwanenyana a diroko ka ya ba makgopedi se šutha monyana ke la šutha tšhimo ya monna eletše ae mokoni we Tlou wa masobasuba ma motho wa apara Seaparankoe papa kgale re se letetše ebile re rena batho sata se o ya badimong o se se apare re thabile kudu re le ba family ya Cholo re a itumela haholo re a itumela wangiphazamisha
welile ntwa motlamela welile ntwa ya tokologo o lwela rena bana ba rantsho wena le ba mphato wa gago setlhakatlhaka ebile legae la gago mengwagangwaga o tshetse dinoka le dinokana madiba le madibana le mawatle a bophara o nyakile ke go longwa ke bokubu le bokwena o nabetse dithaba le dithabana bo magobako o lentšhana sainong o nametse meboto le mebotwana o ya tlase letletlolo bo ka ramabelo a itukiša tša lebelo ge le diterata tsona di o gagotse motlamela di o gabotse bokale go dula bošego o bile sona segagaba ka mpa le šole molwela tokologo mafase a ka ntle o a tseba bjale ka ge o itseba motlamela o nametse mekoro le mekoronwa ge le aventura yona ya retelelwa ke leeto bjantlo le swisi bophelo o bophetše dikgolego o di tsene ka mekhutakhuta ba tampela ka go latlhela setlhakatlhakeng sa Robben Island o nyakile ke go lewa ke dibatatlhapi ditlaišo ebile tša kgatelelo wa di kgotlelela motlamela wa mmetša mare bohloko bja elela le pelo la fihla letšatši la tokologo diketwane tša kgolego tša kgokologa mabati a kgolego a bulega ntlo le susi ya ba selo sa maabane le Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear Tlou. Happy birthday to you.
We're coming out of Pretoria, Soshanguve once again. That's a ceremony that's currently underway, led by the ANC President to honor one of the party's veterans, Theophilus Cholo. In Soshanguve, pardon me, this evening, he's being recognized today with the highest honor that can be bestowed on a member of the ANC, Seaparankoe. That's basically the name, so to speak, of the honor that he's been given tonight. President Ramaphosa making a few remarks earlier. Now, we've just seen him then given the traditional regalia, for want of a better word, that is given to other people in the party who have received a similar honor. We'll leave that there, and then hopefully Natasha, our reporter who's in Soshanguve, will tell us more when we go back there.